if you're over 60, there's a high chance you're damaging your joints every single day without even realizing it. And the scary part is, these are exercises you've probably been told are healthy. Walking, running, squats. They seem harmless, right? But what if I told you some of these movements could be accelerating joint damage, increasing your risk of falls, and even leading to surgery? I see this every single week in my clinic. People who thought they were doing the right thing, but were slowly wearing down their knees, hips, and spine. Now listen carefully, because what I'm about to show you could completely change how you exercise after 60. Today, I'm going to reveal the 3 exercises you should stop doing, why your body reacts differently now, and what to do instead to stay strong, mobile, and independent. And make sure you stay until the end, because I'll show you a simple breathing trick that can instantly reduce stress on your heart after exercise. What's really happening to your body? Before we talk about the exercises, you need to understand something most people completely ignore. This isn't just about getting older. There's real biology behind it. As you age, your arteries become stiffer, your tendons lose elasticity, and your cartilage, that protective cushion between your joints, starts to thin out. But here's what almost nobody tells you. Blood flow becomes less efficient, and that's a big problem, because without proper blood circulation, your joints can't repair themselves after stress. So every time you do the wrong exercise, you're not just training, you're accumulating damage, and no supplement in the world can fix that. High-impact running. Let's start with one of the most common mistakes, running on hard surfaces. Now don't get me wrong, running can be great when you're younger, but after 60, every time your foot hits the ground, a shock wave travels up your body, from your heel to your ankle to your knee and straight into your lower back. And here's the problem. That impact can be up to 3 times your body weight, and your joints simply don't absorb it the same way anymore. This is how many people accelerate osteoarthritis without even noticing it. And it gets worse. When you're tired, your balance decreases, which means your risk of falling goes way up. And a fall after 60 is not just a fall. It can mean losing your independence. So what should you do instead? Brisk walking, it improves circulation, protects your joints, and still keeps you active. And if you want more intensity, swimming or cycling are far safer options. Heavy, deep squats. Now here's another big one I see all the time. Heavy squats, especially going too deep. This is where things get dangerous. When you go too low, the pressure on your knee joint increases dramatically. Your meniscus, your kneecap, everything is under stress. And after 60, your joints are more vulnerable to tears and degeneration. But there's an even bigger hidden danger. Blood pressure spikes. When you lift heavy and hold your breath, you're doing something called the Valsalva maneuver. And this can cause your blood pressure to shoot up to extremely dangerous levels, sometimes over 200 millimeters of mercury in seconds. For a younger person, this might be manageable, but for someone with stiffer arteries, this can damage your brain or kidneys. So what should you do instead? Isometric exercises, like wall sits or controlled holds. They build strength without putting massive stress on your joints or heart. And instead of deep squats, do partial squats or simple sit-to-stands from a chair. Safe, functional, effective. Crunches and sit-ups. Now let's talk about your core. Most people think sit-ups are a good idea, but after 60, they can do more harm than good. Here's why. Every time you do a sit-up, you're flexing your spine repeatedly. And as we age, our discs become weaker and less hydrated. So instead of strengthening your body, you're putting unnecessary stress on your spine. And there's another issue. Most people hold their breath during these exercises, which activates your stress response, raising cortisol and blood pressure. So instead of helping your core, you're stressing your heart. What should you do instead? Focus on stability. Planks, short, controlled holds, with proper breathing. And this is key. Always breathe through your nose. This helps your body produce nitric oxide, which improves blood flow and reduces stress on your arteries. Secret to recovery. Now here's something most people overlook. Recovery. because exercise is only half the equation. If your body can't recover, you won't improve. Many people experience tingling or numbness after walking, and they think it's just aging. But sometimes, it's a nutrient deficiency, especially vitamin B1 or B12, which are essential for nerve health. And what you eat before bed also matters. Foods like seeds, sunflower, or chia support recovery and reduce oxidative stress. But here's my favorite tip. A simple breathing technique. If you feel your heart racing after exercise, try this. Inhale for 5 seconds. Exhale for 5 seconds. That's it. This creates a natural rhythm that calms your nervous system and reduces pressure on your heart. So remember this. After 60, your goal is not destruction, it's preservation. Avoid high-impact movements. Don't hold your breath and protect your joints, because staying active is important. But staying smart is what keeps you independent. If you want to stay strong, mobile, and pain-free, subscribe to the channel, because what you don't know can hurt you. And I'll see you in the next video.